Hello there, beginners or recent buyers of the forest. I am Have a Pencil, and this is a tutorial on how to survive your first day and night. The first thing you're gonna need is food, so look around for a tray somewhere on the plane. You can loot around the plane and get some supplies. At this point in the game, pretty much everything can be used, so start hoarding. After looking around the interior of the plane, hop outside and find the suitcases lying around. These are all locked, but with our super hacker skills, we should be able to use the manual override on them. These suitcases contain some very useful supplies in them. Open up a few until you find some granola bars and some cloth. Now that we have some supplies, we're going to need to find a beach or a body of water to keep ourselves clean. As you may know, there are cannibals who scour the island in search of you. However, during daylight hours, the cannibals will leave you alone if they are left unprovoked. These cannibals will almost always move in groups of 3 or 4, so just in case we get into a fight, let's make some weapons using the cloth we found earlier. You can access your inventory for crafting by pressing I. We are going to combine our alcohol with our cloth in order to make a Molotov. I would recommend making 2 just in case your first one misses. During the night, there's going to be more patrols looking for you, so you might come up against 6 or 7 cannibals at once. What we need to do is build a shelter. Press B to open your guidebook and take a look through the tutorial. After you've read through that, let's go and build a hunter's shelter. Then we are going to build 2 defensive walls in an L shape to keep the cannibals to our front. After cutting down a couple of trees, you might encounter a patrol. Either avoid them or kill them if they are preventing you from building. For the final piece of our shelter, we are going to be adding some fires to keep the cannibals away and to burn them if they get too close. Make sure to keep them a good distance from each other. If they're too close together, you'll get burnt trying to enter. However, if you keep them too far apart, cannibals can slip right through the middle. The soda cans that we salvaged from the plane can be used to replenish our energy. The granola bars that we found in the suitcases can be used to replenish our hunger. When nighttime approaches, you may want to build a stone mallet. This does more damage than your normal axe. Now that nighttime is here, you might find yourself face to face with some cannibals. Let them try to lunge at you, and then you can hit them into the fire. After you die, you'll be taken to their cave. Sometimes you can be abruptly one-shotted, and this can be quite frustrating. When you wake up in the cave, you should be safe, so don't worry right now. There are tons of items to be looted from this area, including a flare gun. After you have thoroughly looted this room, search for a small tunnel leading to a larger area. Here is one of the first spots an enemy can spawn, so be on your toes. Look for a slope heading up and run to it. If an enemy is chasing you, use a Molotov or the flare gun that we picked up earlier. At this point, you should find 2 directions you can go. Take the left one to leave the cave, take the right one for items and, some mutant cannibals. Ugh. After you have left the cave, follow your home marker to return to your house. Congratulations, you survived your first day. Or, you died and have returned to your base the next day. Either way, you survived, and that's what matters. And now that you've learned to survive your first night, the rest is up to you. Go explore, build a base, make traps, do whatever you want.